Let's talk about something wonderful. And I am aware that the big story of the day is the big, beautiful bill. We're going to get to that with Congressman Chip Roy in about 10 minutes. What passed the Senate? Will it pass the House? What's in it? What's good? What's bad? We are going to get to all that. I don't want to talk about that right now because I'm very, very proud of you. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of us. You know, when you hand out criticism to people, that's fine, but you better be willing to hand out compliments. If you're going to whip, you better hand out sugar cubes. For the longest time, I have been very, very hard on the GOP primary voter because you look in Washington, D.C., and you see loser after loser after loser in the Senate, in the House, and I'm not talking about Democrats, I'm talking about Republicans. Yes, Democrats are vicious, demonic communists trying to burn down America, but it is Republicans, a group of Republicans, mostly from red states, that hold the door open for them and let them do this. And this is because the GOP primary voter has been lazy, stupid, and worthless. The GOP primary voter has traditionally not shown up to even vote in a primary, and when he does show up, he votes for the incumbent almost every time, and then goes home and whines about the GOP. It's driven me crazy. How many times have you heard me yell about it? But we are getting better. We are getting smarter. We are getting more involved. And changing a party, a political party in the United States of America, it is not an overnight process. It's not an event, it's a process. We've had that talk before. It's going to take time. It takes years to change a political party, years to clean out the gunk, to get rid of this guy in the House and this guy in the Senate. You try to challenge him in a primary, but your candidate fails. You don't raise the money. You have too many. The voter doesn't show. There's a laundry list of reasons, but it takes time to change a party from something bad into something that reflects you and something that reflects me. But we are doing it. I can, just in recent memory, I can think of several losers in the GOP like Jeff Flake who are gone. Now, there are more. Don Bacon of Nebraska, he's a member of the House, useless idiot, retiring. Mitch McConnell, retiring. Last time I saw Mitch McConnell at a public event in Kentucky, remember this is a state where he's ruled like a god king forever, he was booed off the stage. Tom Tillis, North Carolina, retiring. You know, this Tom Tillis?
I have no tolerance for anybody who entered the building on January the 6th, and that's probably where most of the friction was. If Mr. Martin were being put forth as a U.S. attorney for any district except the district where January 6th happened, the protest happened, I'd probably support him.
The most favored nation coming out of the administration, all these other things are short-sighted, unsustainable measures.
It's time for regime change, and I believe that this president should be given a fair amount of leeway to effect that.
So, look, I'm a Republican. I support President Trump, and I believe that most of his policies on national security are right. I believe his instincts are pretty good. But what I'm telling you, whoever believes that there is any space for Vladimir Putin in the future of a stable globe better go to Ukraine. They better go to Europe. They better invest the time to understand that this man is a cancer and the greatest threat to democracy in my lifetime.
Yeah, he's retiring. He's retiring because of you. He's retiring because he can't win re-election. And so, of course, he had to make up a lie. They all say the same lie. They're retiring to be with family. He's not retiring to be with family. Being a senator is his entire life. It's all he cares about. He's retiring to avoid humiliation. Whether he'll spend time with family or not, I don't know. He's retiring because you, the GOP primary voter, have let him know he's no longer welcome. We have got win after win after win in recent years of losers like Mitt Romney retiring because of you.
You know, contrary to a lot of expectations, I enjoy my work in the Senate a good deal. The last few years have been particularly productive as I was able to help lead and negotiate the bipartisan infrastructure law, a comprehensive China strategy process, religious liberty protections, a compromised gun safety law, the Electoral Count Act reform, and emergency COVID relief funding. Now, we face critical challenges: mounting national debt, climate change, and the ambitious authoritarians of Russia and China. Neither President Biden nor former President Trump are leading their party to confront those issues. While I'm not running for re-election, I'm not retiring from the fight. I'll be your United States Senator until January of 2025.
And he's gone. Tom Tillis gone. Don Bacon gone. Mitch McConnell gone. Guess who else is about to be gone? John Cornyn.
Hi, I'm Texas Senator John Cornyn. The last year has proven quite a challenge as we've navigated the impact of COVID-19. But with safe and effective vaccines finally being administered, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Getting vaccinated is the fastest way that life can return to normal. Under the effective leadership of Director Wray, the agency has remained committed to doing things independently and by the book. Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act. I've called this the most important law that most people have never heard of. It's been called the crown jewel of U.S. intelligence.
About to be gone. What's the deal with all this? You, me, the GOP primary voter, is no longer sitting at home just complaining and then going down and voting for the incumbent. The GOP primary voter has gotten up off the couch and has decided to change his voting habits. And as such, the GOP is changing into something better, and you deserve the credit for it. Put a smile on your face. I'm proud of us. We're doing good. I don't think any of that made you uncomfortable. Maybe it did. Even still, I'm right.
I would thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, but I know how brilliant it is, and I know you love it here. So subscribe and watch. We're going to start really ramping things up and putting some funny stuff, some interesting stuff out there, some collaborations. Either way, my YouTube channel is officially the place to be. So stick around.